Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER One News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER One News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER One News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER One News. I'm Alan Troop reporting news from around the Columbia Basin from Monday, December 16th. Tonight, we report on how a Moses Lake businessman is accused of helping robbery suspects and how law enforcement was appreciated for their efforts to combat drunk drivers. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on all the latest Columbia Basin sports. And our spotlight story tonight is about the miracle on Main Street that took place in Ephrata. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER One Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a Moses Lake business owner is accused of withholding video surveillance related to a pair of November robberies from police. Prosecutors charged John Robert Abens, a 55-year-old man and owner of Moses Lake Security, in Grant County Superior Court with rendering criminal assistance in the first degree. The case revolves around the robberies of 2 gas stations on November 10th and November 11th. Police claim video surveillance from a motel may have shown one of the suspects wearing the clothing used during the robberies. Police are accusing Abens of not turning over the footage. Abens told iFIBER One News the computer data disk containing the footage broke while in the trunk of his car and that he didn't have to turn it over. Abens said, "I've been good to them. They turned someone who volunteered all their time into a criminal. I think I would still help them. I'm a forgiving guy, even though I think I've been treated pretty poorly." Many people are thankful for law enforcement when they stop a drunk driver, and now some of them are aware of it. Reporter Vivian Huang tells us about the Night of 1,000 Stars.
It was the Night of 1,000 Stars. The Central Basin Traffic Safety Task Force acknowledged the efforts of local law enforcement officers to keep impaired drivers off the roads. Officers from both Grant and Adams counties were presented awards for making a minimum of 20 DUI arrests between January 1st and November 16th. Awards were also presented for the top cop with the most DUI arrests, honorable mention awards, and Night of 1,000 Stars awards for education. Target Zero manager and coordinator Erica Simmons told iFIBER One News why she feels acknowledging the officers is so important.
I cannot say enough about the officers I work with. Their camaraderie together, the agencies, they all work together so well. I mean, and we're talking Adams County and Grant County both. It's the way they interact with each other and the way they respect each other is amazing. And for me to just be a small part of it, I just feel honored. So I feel it's very important for the public to understand. So many times people look at cops as the bad guys. They're always out there writing tickets and they're, and especially children, there's a lot of children that they see an officer come to arrest a parent or it's a bad circumstance. And so I think we need to remind the community that they're doing a very dangerous job and they're doing us a huge service and they don't get thanked enough. And so I want to make sure that they're thanked for the efforts that they make. They're saving lives, and that's important.
For iFIBER One News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thank you, Vivian. And we thank the police, deputies, and troopers who help save lives every day. 77 items were stolen from the Dollar Tree in Moses Lake on Sunday evening, and all $77 worth of goods were recovered by police. A couple reportedly stole clothing, makeup, and personal hygiene items from the store located on Pioneer Way. According to Moses Lake Police, a description of a red pickup leaving the store led them to a home in the 500 block of South Canterbury Lane. A search warrant was obtained and police allegedly found the stolen items along with heroin and methamphetamine in a bedroom. 2 suspects were identified in police records but do not appear to have been arrested. Both are 28 years old. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back up to these messages with the latest from our iFIBER One Weather Center, sports, and more news.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
If it's metal, we buy it at J&K Recycling, from junk cars to farm equipment and everything in between. We are looking to buy industrial and construction equipment, iron and steel, copper, brass, or aluminum. We buy scrap metal of any kind. We can come to you to clean up your junk so you don't have to. Give J&K Recycling a call today. Remember, if it's metal, we buy it.
Hello everybody, good to be with you. I'm Ceci Gutierrez with your local weather report from the One News Weather Center. And it is brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We begin with a quick look at your headlines across the area. Variable weather pattern throughout the extended forecast now overnight tonight into this Tuesday morning. The potential for fog, freezing, drizzle once again is possible. A cold front will be pushing through the area Wednesday into Thursday, giving way to a colder air mass mid to late week. Therefore, these temperatures a few degrees below average. In the meantime, across Ephrata, temperatures maxed out this afternoon around 40, the minimum in the mid-20s, and the sun set at around 4:08 this afternoon. Across Moses Lake, temperatures maxing out in the upper 30s, the minimum in the upper teens. No precip accumulation, and also the sun set at around 4:08 this afternoon. Conditions right outside your door. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, temperatures around the mid-30s, and that wind very light out of the south-southwest. During the past 24 to 48 hours, limited precipitation across the area, but overall this cloud cover making its way across the region. A little bit of a precip scenario developing along the immediate coast. Quick look at what we can expect overnight tonight into the next couple of days. Partly to mostly cloudy skies over north central portions of our state, inland northwest. A clear scenario, most unsettled condition across the border into British Columbia and over. And the immediate coastline, rain making its way into the area, promising to head into and cover much of the western half of our state as we head into this Tuesday. Quick look as we head into Wednesday, that cold front pushing through the region will be giving way to the potential for unsettled weather to develop as it moves out of the area. Drier air mass will begin to filter. Most unsettled condition to the northwest with gray skies, and also along the inland northwest area, partly cloudy skies expected for this Tuesday afternoon. Let's zoom in a bit closer across the basin. These temperatures hanging in there around the upper 30s, bringing us approximately a few degrees above normal for Wilson Creek this Tuesday afternoon, around the upper 30s with partly cloudy skies. During the next few days, we are anticipating for a variable weather pattern. Now, these temperatures above average will say goodbye for a while as that front pushes through Wednesday into Thursday, bringing these readings to around 29 to 32 between Thursday and Friday. Unsettled for the weekend with temperatures in the lower 40s Sunday into Monday. This segment was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. We'll be right back with sports.
There's something new and exciting happening right now at your nearest Toyota dealer. It's the arrival of the all-new 2014 Corolla, now featuring a new stylish exterior, plus a premium interior loaded with technology, including Toyota's N-Tune multimedia system with navigation. Corolla has definitely evolved. The best part is, right now you could take advantage of special introductory savings. The new 2014 Corolla, available at any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
Are you worried that your home might not meet today's safety standards? Eastern Washington Home Inspection standards for home safety are among the highest in the industry. We provide the highest level of inspection service and provide a detailed report with digital photos of any structural damage or other problems that might make your home unsafe. Our head inspector, Dennis Chamberlain, along with his son Cody, are fully qualified inspectors who make your safety their priority. We inspect for your peace of mind. Call us at 509-347-6425.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's local sports. Well, there was plenty of Columbia Basin High School round ball action over the weekend. Here's a look at what happened. Moses Lake Christian Academy Lady Lions improved to 3-1 in non-league play with a 41-37 win at home over the Kittitas Coyotes Friday night. Anna Yarborough knocked down 20 points. Danny Sandberg added 9, and Kirsten Hunt finished with 8 to help lead the Lions to victory. The game was close throughout as the Coyotes held a slim 21-19 lead at the half and were up 32-31 at the end of the third quarter. But the Lions went on a 10-5 run in the fourth quarter to pull out the come-from-behind win, 41-37. Moses Lake Christian Academy is back on the court tomorrow night when the team hosts its league opener against Soap Lake. iFIBER 1 Sports will be broadcasting the game live beginning at 6 p.m. The Moses Lake Christian Academy boys were dealt a lopsided 65-33 loss to Kittitas to fall to 1-1 on the season. The Lions are 1-0 in league play. The Moses Lake girls basketball team went 2-0 over the weekend. Jessie Loretta drained 22 points to lead the Chiefs to a 54-43 win over Wenatchee in Columbia Basin Big 9 league opener for both teams Friday night. The game was deadlocked at 16 at the end of the first quarter, but the Chiefs went on a 16-10 run in the second quarter to go up 27-21 at the half. Moses Lake outscored Wenatchee 27-22 in the second half of action as McKenna Walker stepped up her game in the fourth quarter to finish with 14 points and help solidify the win. The Chiefs were back on the road Saturday at Eastmont and came away with a 60-10 drubbing of the Wildcats. Moses Lake at 2-0 in league play and 4-1 overall is back on the hardwood Friday when the team hosts Davis in a rematch that saw the Pirates beat the Chiefs on their home court for the district championship last season. The Moses Lake boys split games with Wenatchee and Eastmont. The Chiefs came back from a 20-11 first quarter deficit and then held off a late rally by the Panthers to claim a 57-51 victory. Moses Lake lost a nail-biter to the Wildcats 64-62 on Saturday to fall to 1-1 in the Big 9 Conference and 3-1 overall. The Ephrata Tigers dropped their games on the road to Grandview Friday. The boys were turned back by the Greyhounds 73-55 to fall to 0-2 in Central Washington Athletic Conference play and 2-2 overall. The Lady Tigers gave it their all, but fell short in a 58-48 defeat to the Lady Greyhounds and are now 0-2 in league play and 1-3 overall. Ephrata is back in action Tuesday when the Tigers host Prosser. The Soap Lake boys went 1-1 over the weekend. The Eagles dropped a 49-28 road contest to Odessa Friday and then bounced back with a 42-29 win on the road at Elmira Cooley Heartline Saturday to move to 3-1 in Central Washington 1B Conference. The Eagles open league play at Moses Lake Christian Academy Tuesday. The Lady Eagles dropped both of their games. Soap Lake lost 54-38 to Odessa and was turned back by Elmira Cooley Heartline 54-43. The losses dropped the Eagles to 1-2 in non-league play. The Jacks split non-league games with Cle-Elum Friday. The boys beat the Warriors 65-43 to improve to 4-1. The girls lost a close 45-40 contest to fall to 2-3 in non-league play. Quincy opens league play on the road in Cashmere on Tuesday. The Warden Cougars dropped their games to Natchez Valley Friday. The boys were handed a 57-39 loss to the Rangers to fall to 0-4 on the season. The girls' team struggled offensively in a 59-24 loss to the Lady Rangers. The Lady Cougars are off to a 1-3 start. Warden will try to right the ship Friday when the Cougars hit the road to Kiona-Benton. And the Moses Lake Chiefs wrestling team took second place at the Inland Empire Tournament at Central Valley High School Friday and Saturday. The Chiefs are back on the mat Friday for the 35th annual Tri-State Tournament in Coeur d'Alene.
Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
At High Mountain Hunting Supply, we have a saying that guides us. If we won't use it in the field, we won't sell it in the store. We take that seriously. Every gun, every rod, every bow that we sell is a product you can feel confident will help you land the biggest fish or harvest the biggest game. Our experts will help you find the right product for your needs. Come see us at 12238 North Frontage Road in Moses Lake or 223 North Mission in Wenatchee. High Mountain Hunting Supply, your source for hunting and fishing.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave, and finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
Our spotlight story tonight is about the miracle on Main Street that took place in Ephrata. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Ephrata celebrated the Christmas season Saturday with a parade, the Jingle Bell Fun Run, children's crafts, a visit with Santa, and lots of cookies. The Miracle on Main Street Festival kicked off with an Ephrata Senior Center holiday breakfast and the Fun Run Saturday morning that drew about 115 walkers and runners to the 1- and 3-mile courses. Event coordinator Angie Duffner, who has been Ephrata Chamber of Commerce Executive Director for 5 years, says the event has been around for many more years.
Miracle on Main Street Festival is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. It's been going on longer than I've been there. It's our Christmas festival. It's our holiday festival. It's a lighted parade in the evening. There's kids' activities, Santa pictures at the ERC. It just starts the day with the Jingle Bell Fun Run.
Duffner and her children handed out T-shirts to those who finished the fun run. The same Ephrata High School cross-country and track runner, Matthew Mortimer, who won the Halloween Costumatic Fun Run in Ephrata, came in first at the Saturday Fun Run as well.
This is the first year I've had some success in fun runs. I mean, this race, for the cold, a lot of people came and turned out and ran anyway, even with the ice. It was fun getting to run with a whole bunch of people.
Kids enjoyed arts, crafts, and making their own cookies at the Miracle on Main Street Crafts event in the Ephrata Recreation Center. Children also sat on Santa's lap and whispered their Christmas wishes into his ear. Pictures with the Jolly Man in Red were taken for free. Members of the Columbia Basin Hospital Auxiliary also had cookies available. Ephrata Senior Center served breakfast, kicking off the event Saturday morning with proceeds benefiting the Backpack program for local school children. A holiday baking contest was also put on. The parade was short but well lit on Basin Street, where fire barrels and music and other holiday cheer warmed up parade goers on the sidewalk at Rock Park in the downtown business district. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
When Othello resident Alex dreamed of earning his bachelor's degree, he followed ththose dreams to Whitworth in Spokane. But now there's a shortcut through Moses Lake. If you have your AA degree or 2 years of college completed, you can now earn your Whitworth degree in Moses Lake at Big Bend Community College. Classes meet just 2 evenings and 1 Saturday every 6 weeks. If you share Alex's dream to complete your degree, visit whitworth.edu/Moses Lake for details.
In Northwest News, a woman who runs a no-kill animal shelter out of her home in Wenatchee hopes to close shop and return to a normal life. But to do that, KOMO's Lindsay Cohen reports the woman will first have to give up an overwhelming number of cats.
If you ring the doorbell at a home on Garfield Street, perhaps it's no surprise you'd find someone who loves cats.
Tippy. Tippy over.
Just probably not 150 of them.
This is Penny.
While Kemi Life knows most of the cats here by name, she also knows she can't continue this way.
Are you the cat lady? And I go, you have to add crazy to that.
Some people might call her crazy to run a no-kill cat shelter out of her one-story Wenatchee home. Others might argue it's the shelter that runs her.
Oh, I want to have a normal life? Yeah. Well, I used to have a normal life.
And so a decade after she started taking in cats and 6 years after she founded this nonprofit, Life has decided to close the kitty rescue.
10 years of my life doing this has put a lot of strain.
How much strain? She and her husband haven't had a single guest to their house in 3 years.
Kitties have a dishwasher, but I don't.
Finding a good home for each of the kittens isn't going to be easy. It could take months, perhaps even longer. There's no extra charge, of course, for those who like to photobomb the camera.
Penny. Penny. That's Penny.
All kidding aside, there are 150 cats here that need a place to go. Life just hopes it's somewhere outside her home.
That's my main worry about me not doing this, is that they are going to have to put down that many more kitties.
And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.